Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ash and it is really glad to see you here today. Today we're talking about something really important. There are interview questions that we do not prepare for, and I'll be talking about one today and giving you the strategy on how to answer this interview question in the best possible way ever. Let's face it, when we are asked, why should we hire you? Your brain might scream, I need this job. I have all it takes. But if you spill out that answer, you will not only lose this opportunity, you will lose that interview. Yes. So don't worry, because in today's video, I will show you how to nail this tricky question with a simple formula that has worked every time for me and for everybody that I've shared it with. And yes, it will work whether you're a seasoned professional or an entry level person just entering into the market. That question is, why do we hire you? Let's ask ourselves this very important question. Why do they really ask the question? Why do interviewers ask the question? They are not just asking that question because of the job. They are thinking of these 5 things. The first, can this person be a good addition to the team? Secondly, will this person be the right candidate amongst all the many candidates that they have? Thirdly, can this person solve our problem? Yeah, more like, would this person be that missing piece in the puzzle, doing the job with little or no supervision that will solve it? Lastly, they're asking, will this person align with the team culture? What value will you be bringing to the table, or what value will you be bringing to the organization? It's all about the value. And the big question is, will this be worth the investment? The salary that will be paid, with the time and everything, would that be worth it? Even the interview process, it is an investment because it's taking resources, it's taking time, and definitely it's taking money. Think value, not desperation. I'm sure by now you'll be wondering, what is this formula? Spill it out already. Yes, the formula is BACC. So I call it the Bacc method. I've used it so many times to answer this question and so many other interview questions. Let's break down each of the letters. What do they mean? How do that help you to answer this question? B means background. What is your story? How does your background align with this role? I'm not talking about your native background. I'm talking about your professional background here. How would your professional background influence your ability to carry out this role with little hassle? That's what you want to know. Those are the things you are bringing out. What have you learned and taken on board from all of your past roles that makes you a unique candidate? That is B. A means attributes. We're talking about your traits, your accomplishments, your ability. Which of your previous accomplishments, which of your traits, which of those unique abilities sells you the best? Are you a fast learner? If this role requires that, bring that forward. Do you have attention to details? Are you that person that edits things professionally and perfectly because you have attention to detail? That's what you'll be bringing to the table. Are you a great negotiator? When you are bringing up all of these traits, ensure that you are picking the traits and accomplishment that speaks about that role. Mention those that are relevant to the role. So it's not all of your traits, it's not all of those accomplishments that will be relevant to the particular role. Ensure that you are throwing those that are really relevant. You're not just throwing everything to the table. Remember, as much as you want to bring a lot of things in, we're also working with time. C means capability. What can you do? Your skills, your education, your past knowledge. This is where you want to talk about those things that are listed in the job description, especially the ones that you know, that you have done, those ones that you have showcased in the task before or in your previous task. You want to mention those here. If it is an administrative role, showcase your capacity to carry out administrative duties, your organizational skills. If it is a role that requires you to be maybe a leader. Throw all of those in. So bring out those skills that are required for that potential role that you are looking for. So how do you get those skills? You get those skills from the job description. Remember, we always hammer how important the job description is to any job that you're applying for, especially in the interview process, especially to say that you can do the job, you've got the right capacity or the right ability to do the job. Those are the skills that you want to add to your response. On the last C means compatibility. Why are you fit for that role? Why are you fit for the team? Why are you fit for the organization? How would you fit? How would you fill up that gap? The organization is looking for somebody that fits well in their competence and also with the value that they're bringing to the table. Would you be able to fill in that missing link? Are you that missing puzzle that they are looking for? That's exactly what this says. Compatibility. How are you able to fit into that role, right? Fit into the team, fit into the role, fit into the organization. Now let's put into action this by using a sample answer breakdown. And let's just ask, why should we hire you? Let's go from the background. You should hire me because I bring over 5 years of experience of project management in fast-paced and in startup companies. My background in science has increased my statistical and analytical prowess. Having grown through the ranks in the project management field, I have supported and handled different projects that has increased my skill sets. Now let's talk about this way in attributes. I recently led a project launch that increased user retention by 27%. I thrive in collaborative team, work seamlessly with multidisciplinary teams, and I achieve this by using my capacity, which are negotiation skills, management skills, risk management skills, excellent communication skill when dealing with vendors and managing expectations of my stakeholders. So in terms of the compatibility, you want to be enthusiastic when you're talking. So you would have researched, then you say, from researching about your company's value, I feel my unique attributes and skills are a perfect match for this role. See what I've done there? Clear skills, proven results, and tailor fit. So I've broken it down, bringing my background, science background. What is that science background giving me? Is it an added advantage? If it is, throw that in there, because there is nothing that you have done that is a waste. Everything that we do makes us up as an individual, even professionally. Everything that you do makes us up. So customize your answers with the top accomplishments that you've done that has proven results. Sometimes, even if that accomplishment is still on the way, but you've seen quick wins, you want to show that there, right? And ensure that you're talking about their values, the company values that aligns with yours. Don't fake it, don't form it. Ensure that you've got the values before you throw it in there. So after breaking it down, let's talk about some common mistakes that we need to avoid. Yeah. You don't want to use words like I am energetic, I am passionate. A lot of people use that. If you are sincerely a passionate person, when you are speaking, it will flow from what you're saying. So don't say things like, because I need this job. That's not their problem. You need the job. Everybody knows that you need the job. That's why you've applied for the job, isn't it? And they also need you. So don't show, those problems. Don't say, because I need the job, I'm passionate, I'm energetic, I'm this, I'm that. You want to show them the problems that you have solved and the problems that you could solve. I say to people, research about the job posting. There are things that, when they put out a job, maybe the past job holder or the potential job holder has got some gaps, and they just realize that, okay, we want to tweak the job description, we want to see how we can get the best person to fit that role, or they had a fantastic person as the potential job holder. They're looking for somebody that's going to fit into that shoe. So you want to research about that job. Look at people that have done the job. What are those accomplishments that people that have done the jobs have done? Are those things that you've done in the past, can you bring those transferable skills to the table? Can you showcase it that way? It's really important that you do that. Match them with measurable results. We cannot overemphasize this. There is no way that you'll be saying things and speaking data and giving statistics. Showcase every win that you have done. Yes, because it is your accomplishment. It is your story. It is your ability. It's those things that you've done that you're showing. The question is, why should we hire you? What unique footing are you bringing to the table? What is that thing about you that's different, that from the 50 odd candidates that they'll be interviewing? That's what they want to hear. They want to hear the little twist in your life. If you used to be a science student and now you're into management role, how are you able to succeed? How are you able to transition? How was that flow for you? So you want to bring in all of those little things to the table, and with eagerness, passion, and not desperation. So it's not all about, I need this job because of the money. I need this job because I need that career progression. What are you bringing to the table? That's very important. And genuinely, right? What excites you about that role? What excites you about the team that you're probably leaving and that team that you're coming? What do you want to contribute to them, to their mission, to their vision? What do you want to contribute? We've come to the end of today's video, where I have been able to show you how to answer that tricky question. So if you have ever panicked at this question, you're not alone. It used to throw me out of balance. It used to throw me off balance until I mastered this formula, the Bacc formula, BACC. Now that you know exactly how to crush it, just tell me about your success story. I will be glad to hear how this formula has helped you. If you want me to review your customized answer, drop it in the comment section and I will pick it up and give you feedback. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful. Please subscribe if you are new here, or if this is the first time you are coming across my face and you found this video useful and insightful. We will be glad to have you here. And if you subscribe, you would also be the first to know real world job hacks when I post it. Till we see in the next one. Bye.